Hello guys, Peppo here. Today we're gonna have a look into what I believe is one of the best longsword builds after Title Update 2. This set has everything. It is comfy as you will never have to sharpen and you have 700 of defense. It is strong because you have the most important offensive skills with 100% affinity. It is perfectly fine whatever your playstyle is, being it Yaspiri Slash plus Harvest Moon or Sakura Slash plus Sacred Sheath. But most importantly, you don't absolutely need any charm nor any curio armor pieces for this amazing build. Let's start with the longsword. It is the new pure sword Ichimonji from Violet Mizutsune. It has 60 hits in purple sharpness, 210 raw attack and 24 fire element. But most importantly, it has 3 slots level 2. It's crazy! Thanks to this amount of slots we'll be able to get our fantastic build. But before looking into the armor pieces, you need to augment this longsword so you can upgrade that level 1 rampage slot to level 2, since that is the only true weakness of this longsword. The other augment I suggest you use is attack level 1, which gives you plus 5 base raw attack. Now on that rampage slot level 2, we can use all the anti-species jewels depending on the monster we are gonna hunt. Now let's continue with the armor pieces. On the head we use the Lunagron helm. On the chest, the new Flaming Espina muscle. On the armor, the Barrier of Embraces X. On the hip, we use the new Ryzen Mitsuha sash. And finally on the legs, we use our old friend the Ingot Greaves X. As for the jewels, we will need quite a few of them. 3 Blade Jewels, 3 Critical Jewels, 1 Expert Jewel, 1 Mastery Jewel, and 1 Mastery Jewel Plus, 1 Sheath Jewel Plus, 3 Tenderizer Jewels. Once you have these armor pieces and these jewels, you are done. You can now build this amazing longsword set. This build comes with the following skills. Critical Eye 7, which gives 40% affinity. Attack Boost 4, which gives 5% plus 7 attack. Critical Boost 3, which makes the critical hits dealing 40% more damage. Weakness Exploit 3, which gives 50% affinity on monsters' hit on values of 45 or higher. Master Touch 3 prevents sharpness loss on critical hits 80% of the time, which means since we have 100% affinity, we now have about 300 hits in purple sharpness, which is more than enough to hunt a monster, so you will not need to sharpen your weapon anymore. Fire Attack 3 gives 5% plus 4 fire element, which is plus 5 fire in total. Quick Shift 3 is just mandatory on longsword, as you already saw in my recent runs where I play with only Quick Shift 3. Warbug Whisperer is extremely useful as prolongs the duration of the third warbug from 90 seconds to 117 seconds, reduces the warfall cooldown from 15 to 10 seconds, and speeds up the warbug cooldown by 20%. Marathon Runner is just a bonus skill. Maximum Might increases your affinity by 10% when the stamina is at max, and it generally works good with longsword, but now with the addition of the Sacred Sheath and so the Spirit Release Slash, most of the time you won't get the Maximum Might buff when hopping around charging the blade, so for that playstyle this skill is not recommended. Anyway, we have it here just as a bonus. Charge Master increases the elemental status on charged attacks, so in the longsword case the Spirit Release Slash. But since our weapon doesn't have that much element, it's not gonna help much anyway, so it's just a bonus skill as well. Foray is completely useless here as the longsword doesn't have poison nor paralysis. Let me quickly make 3 considerations about this build. Reaching Fire Attack 3 instead of Fire Attack 5 doesn't change anything. The difference is too small, just a mere 3 element, which is 1 damage on a very weak Fire Dragon monster, so it is not worth investing in Fire Attack 5. You can even substitute 1 Blaze Jewel to get Flinch Free level 1 in case you are planning to play together with other hunters. In case you are not gonna use the Spirit Release Slash and hop around like a rabbit, you might consider dropping the Expert Jewel for the Chain Jewel to get bars to level 1. For people who don't know, Capcom just changed the translation of Chain Crit into Burst with the Title Update 2, so don't get too confused. Burst is definitely good with longsword, especially with Yaspiri Slash and Helmbreaker, and even better inside the Harvest Moon. Last but not least, if you want to use a charm, or you want to spin the wheel rolling the curio augments on the armor, you can increase the level of attack boost to get better damage output, or add new skills like Agitator or Burst, or any other skills you might find useful depending on your own playstyle. This build is just a suggestion, and thus nobody should feel forced to use it. play the game as you want, and enjoy the Monster Hunter voyage however you would like to. And with that being said, I'll catch you in the next one. Stay tuned for new speedruns on my channel. Bye!